Hey, I want to give a special shout out to my good buddy Jake Williams. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Stick around. We got lots more to come. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Big John's Cooking. Today we're doing some recipes from Central Missouri Community Action Healthy Heart Club Meal Box Program. Stick around. Alright, so I'm going to be doing 3 different recipes here, all with the common theme of cornflakes. Just your regular cornflakes running the meal. This first one is going to be chicken strips, and I got, the recipe calls for 1 cup of cornflakes, crushed of course, 1 tablespoon of flour, a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, half a cup of milk. Now, and of course your boneless, skinless tenders. I added a little sour cream to mine. As you will find, I don't follow recipes very well. I like adding my own, what I think might benefit me. Now, I'm adding that sour cream because I want, when I roll the chicken in here, I want it to stick a little bit better. So when I roll it in the breadcrumbs, it adheres to it, and they'll go in the oven crispy. I've done it before. Trust me, these are going to be delicious. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit because I got aluminum foil on my baking dish because I don't want to have to scrub the dishes when I'm done. That's going to make my job a lot easier. 1 less pan. Now, I have, like I said, I pre-seasoned all this. And all we're going to do is mush this around. Get it nice and coated. And go straight into our crumbs. Kind of pat it on, shake off the excess, put it on your cookie sheet. Press those crumbs in, make sure you get a good coat. Make these bad boys delicious. We only got a few of these. I'm gonna take a few seconds. Let me get the rest of these done. I'll bring you back. We got everything coated up. Everything's preheated. We're going into a 375-degree oven for 20 minutes. I'll bring you back when I bring these bad boys out. There we go. Timer set. Our chicken strips are out the oven. Smelling delicious. Very tasty. I've let them cool down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right on time. Alright, for our second recipe is tuna casserole, and the recipe goes like this. It's 3 tablespoons of butter divided, 12 ounces of noodles cooked, working on that, 2 cans 5-ounce tuna drained, got that, cream of mushroom soup, got that. Cornflakes, 1 cup. We're going to work on that. Now, if you are allergic to mushrooms, you can substitute this with cream of celery. Add a little extra sour cream, add a little zing to it. Delicious. I've tried that before as well. Needs a little extra salt, but hey, it's all about the flavor. Cream of mushroom, I'm still going to add a little sour cream to it because I like that little extra kick that sour cream adds. So with that said, let's get this started. Alright, go in with our cream of mushroom. I add the cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to add a little bit of water. Get that a little mixy there. Don't worry about a thing. That pasta's gonna suck that right on up. Turn that off. Get ready to drain. Find me a strainer. Add our tuna. Ooh, making messes. Try to keep your can out of there. It's not a part of the recipe. Give that a little mixy mix. We're gonna come in with our pasta. Give that a good stir. I did salt my pasta water before I started cooking. And so that you know, nobody could leave me anything in the comments. I did rinse off my spoon before I dumped it into my sour cream. I don't like extra stuff in my food unless I purposely put it in there. Just to save you some time on speaking on what you just saw. I had that covered. Besides, you're not invited to dinner. I'm also throwing a little butter in my noodles. Get that mixed in real good. All right, I got my cup of flakes. Tablespoon and a half of butter. Give this a little mixy mix. Get our noodles in the pan if I can quit throwing stuff around. Looks nice and creamy. So I told you that liquor wasn't going to bother that too much. Side. Alright, so we're just gonna coat this. Could probably make yours a little evener, more even than what I did for mine. Looks good. Probably could use a few more cornflakes, but you got the gist. Maybe a cup and a half of flakes. All right, in the oven at 350. I meant 375 for 20 minutes. I'll bring you back when I bring it out of the oven. Our last recipe is cornflake marshmallow treats. We got 6 cups of cornflakes, 3 tablespoons of butter, and 1 10-ounce bag of marshmallows. Let's get this. Marshmallows go in. Got our 6 cups of cornflakes. Give it something to stir with. This shouldn't take very long at all. Should go pretty quick. Bring you back when I got this melted. Alright, we're just about there. A little while more to go. Definitely want to keep this moving as much as possible. You don't want to burn this. Although you might like those roasted marshmallows over the open fire when you're trying to make a treat, I don't think you want it roasted. Although, I'm willing to give it a try. Leave me something down in the comments. Tell me what you think about that. Alright, we got it here. Finally. We're just gonna dump this in. And try not to make a mess. Burn yourself. See if we got everything. Yeah. I think we're good to go. I think we got it to calm down a little bit here. Get this spread out. I'm gonna go in with my hands and just kind of spread this out in my pan. And we're gonna set this in the refrigerator. And we'll set up so we can cut it. See you in a minute. All right, tuna casserole is done. It's nice and creamy. Topping is right on point. Very hot, but delicious. Nevertheless, it's a pretty good one. We haven't brought the Rice Krispies treats out yet. I'll give you a shot of it. And if you like this one, give us a thumbs up. Tell a friend about me. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. And results on the Cornflake marshmallow treat. Sweet, decadent, well worth the try. Leave me a comment, tell me how you like it.